I got a question, right? Is it possible to believe in the Bible, right, wholeheartedly, right, but not believe in Christianity?
And the answer is yes. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach his truth with all honesty and sincerity. Double shalom to you Israelite foreigners. Shalom to you brothers that push this truth around the four corners of the earth to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom to the few sister Aquatim that listen and learn in silence, play a creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection, representing your husbands. It's your brother Azar from GMS St. Louis, and this guy had a question. Is it possible to believe in the Bible and not Christianity? And the answer is yes, because Christianity has is made up of these doctrines of devils, and is not sound. The things that you hear in these Christian churches, you're not going to find them in the scriptures. They make up things, and you know, and they read out the book where they make up the doctrines that they want to believe in. You know, for instance, you have God loves everybody, and that's not true. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. I'll start at verse 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You see? What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. You see? So hey, the Lord doesn't love everybody. Jacob was chosen and Esau was rejected. You see? Out of Abraham's children, Isaac was chosen. Ishmael was rejected. And Abraham's other sons were not the sons, seed of the promise. The Lord set it up this way because it's how he wanted it. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy. You see, the Lord was putting together a bloodline that his chosen people were gonna come through. You know, because you have people that say, "Oh, well, why would he make other people if he don't? Man, he can do whatever he want, man." Let's go to Book of Second Ezra, chapter 6 and I'll start at verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto a spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. You see? The Lord said they are like a drop of a bucket, man. If you drop a drop of water out of a bucket, you're not gonna run and try to go pick it back up, lap it, soak it back up in the towel. No, it's just wasted. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great? Who hath Yahweh so nigh unto them, as the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? See, who did the Lord give those laws, statutes, and commandments unto? Let's go to the book of Psalms 147 and 19. And it reads, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as far as his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. And whenever you see Lord all caps, that's Yahweh. You see, the Lord ain't dealt with no other nation like he has dealt with the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So the Lord doesn't love everybody. When he's bringing salvation, he's not bringing it for everybody. He's bringing it to their same bloodline, the Israelites, and not even all the Israelites, just the elect, the 144,000. Let me get one more to prove that the Lord don't love everybody, and he deals with us different. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and 12. Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation. So the captivity that we went into, the hell we caught, all of that was for a chastening of our nation. The Lord whooped our ass, man, for our disobedience. 13, for it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished. For not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish. So right then and there, there's a distinction between us and them. The Lord not gonna let us get so wicked like the heathens, man. Something happens. Some tragedy comes, man. Some judgment comes, man. For not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, like Esau Edom. Lord is going to judge him at the end, man, when he's came to the fullness of his sins, man. Because they have not been judged as a nation. So dealeth he with us, lest that being come to the height of sin, afterward he should take vengeance of us. And therefore he never withdraweth his mercy from us, and though he punish with adversity, yet doth he never forsake his people. But let this that we let this that we had spoken for be for a warning unto us. You see, so the Lord, these other nations, they can do all this manner of wickedness and abominations. But as soon as the Israelites start to doing this and it grows and spreads throughout the Israelites, judgment coming, man. And judgment is coming again because our people have gotten, just as wicked as these heathens, man. So there's going to become a judgment for the 2/3 of Israel. Just like the judgment is coming for these heathen nations, man. What's something else? Another, monogamy. People don't understand that. That was a punishment posed on the people doing wrong, man. And here it is. In the church, they'll tell you, Christianity will tell you that a man having multiple wives is cheating or it's adultery. And it's not. But at the same time, they'll condone a woman getting a divorce and going to the next man, getting a divorce, going to the next man, that's backwards, man. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy. Chapter 21 and verse 15. What does it says? If a man have two wives, right there is painting a scenario that if you have two wives. So what does that say just by context? Reading to comprehend the context of this sentence. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be when he maketh his son to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. So right there is painting the picture that if a man have two wives, one he is sick of and one that he's, in love with, if he have a son, if he have an older son by the one he's sick of, that firstborn still takes precedent over the son with the beloved woman. Right there. It's clear as day. If a man have two wives. So that's a scenario, and the Lord gave us instructions on how to deal with that. But see, Christianity is on the side of this system, man. Your government. That's who controls, Christianity, which controls the marriages. You know, the system controls all of this. That's why they give you these false doctrines to go by, and these things that are not that they ought not teach. The Lord set this up, man, with order, and now this place is ran. You know, this society is ran through chaos and the backwards way of doing things. Let's go to the book of Exodus. Chapter 21 and verse 10. And it reads, if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. So, if a man takes on another wife, he still has to provide her food, provide her clothing, and he has to lay with her as his duty of marriage. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. You see, even in divorce, the Lord said the woman leave with nothing, because it's not good for a woman to leave her husband. And then what? Now, as long as your husband is alive, you're committing adultery if you be with another man. But it's not adultery if a man has a wife and get another wife. It's order. The Lord has more women born into the world, and it's order, man. It keeps the balance, man. The Lord said a false balance is an abomination unto him. And this society is off balance. You have millions of women running around trying to find their own man when it's no. Sharing is caring, and a lot of women are finding that out. And now that I have this Exodus 21 and 10 up, because see, a lot of women will try to say that, oh, see, look, you ain't did this, but guess what? The Lord told us about a certain day coming. This is Isaiah 4 and 1. And it reads, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So, and what day is that talking about? It's talking about the day when all hell is breaking loose, man. The day when the vintage fails. The day when these women stop getting all these amenities and this Section 8 and these benefits from the system. When society turns to shit, man. And as my grandfather say, everybody hobbling, squabbling, trying to get their footing together. These women are hobbling, squabbling, trying to find out where to go and be safe. It's happening, man. We used to talk about this upcoming, but now it's happening. These women are choosing up, saying, look, I got my own money. You know, I could make my own clothes. I could buy my own clothes. I could cook my own food. I'll cook for you. Just let me be up under you where it's safe. Let me be up under you to take away my shame from not having no man out here. You see? And these are times that we're in. But you see, the Christianity will keep you bugged out and have you out here looking stupid. while the scriptures tell you the correct thing to do and the correct way to be. But keep listening to your pastor, you're going to be asked out. Keep listening to these false doctrines, these churches, man. Christianity has nothing to do with the scriptures, man. It's just more bondage. And you know, there is certain offices that you do have to have one wife, so you can be about the business, man. Um, 1 Timothy 3, now starting from the top. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, no striker, always fighting, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know how to rule his own house, Salakia, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of Yahweh, which is the people? You see, so that's who is required to have one wife, man. What else? What else do they say? The law is done away with. That's another one. So you know the woman wear men's apparel. You know they preaching in the they calling themselves pastors, preaching and talking in the church house. They eating pork right after service. They downstairs serving up pork plates. The Lord never said that. Okay, well now pork is clean now. No, and they love to bring up the vision of Cornelius, but that was talking about the Israelite foreigners, not unclean animals. The Lord made them that way because they have a job to do. But let's get Salakia voice trying to come back. This is Matthew 5:17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. So the law is not done away with. We're just under grace. But that doesn't give us a license to freely sin, man, to break the law. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. See? Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. See? So the Lord's law is not done away with, man. Let me go to the book of Isaiah. This is not what I want. This is Isaiah 29:13. For the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips, do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. See? So these things that these people be teaching in these Christian churches, man, it's not sound, man. It does not correlate with what's in the scriptures. And these are just a few examples, man. Just a few examples of how, Christianity is full of shit. And it does not correlate with the Bible. So, yes, you can believe in the scriptures, in the word of the Lord, and not Christianity. The religion that, Edomites used to conquer and take and rob and pillage, I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Abba.